And we're back with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. Very exciting. We got more information on the upcoming territory battles. This should be coming soon. I'm getting on a plane tomorrow, as well as Arnold and Warrior, and we're going to spend the day up in Sacramento at Capital Gains headquarters on Monday, and hopefully we get a chance to test this in advance. We will see. I don't know what's going to happen, but we will let you know if we have any information to share with you, but hopefully we can record it and let you know how it's going to work out. I'm pretty excited about this. Now, territory battles, according to this post, is going to be unlocked at level 65, and it talks about territory battles will launch on planet Hoth with an event called Imperial Invasion, and they kind of infer that maybe there will be different territory battles, but they're going to start off with Hoth. I think that's pretty cool. In this battle, guilds must bring their strengths of their entire collections to take over strategic landmarks and ward off Imperial forces, with unique bonuses and mission opportunities for Rebel and light side forces. In the prior post, it says you can take up to 7,500 units in your guild, and so that's like 150 per person when you do the math. So it counts for ships also. So ships are going to be important, as well as characters. I don't know about you, but I've got some like sideline characters, and from the way this reads, it means that I'm going to have to gear them up a little bit at least and use them for this entire mission. It's kind of nice because I don't know about you, but I've got some characters that are kind of sideline, kind of just never used, never had a reason to use them, and I didn't develop them at all. Territory battles are a 3-day guild event consisting of 6 phases, wow, that are 12 hours long. After each phase, units that were previously are reset to be used again. The first phase begins at 6 a.m. local time based on the time zone of the founding guild leaders. So it's kind of interesting. Now, I got to tell you what our guild is doing. We've got 6 guilds, and we're consolidating the 6 guilds, and we're going to push and put all the top people in one guild so we can try to figure this out. And then as time goes on, we'll go back into our original guilds, because we've kind of did that for the AAT tank raid. We've kind of got people spread apart in all the different guilds, but for now we're going to consolidate, the best people into one guild to figure out this mode, and then as we figure it out, we'll go back to our guilds. It's kind of a smart way of doing it, I think. Guild members will work together to conquer territories in a map by participating in a variety of missions on that territory, including deployment, combat missions, special missions, and platoon missions. Now, I've read this post like 3 or 4 times. I still don't really understand it. In most of these missions, players earn territory points. However, players must be strategic about where they choose to put their troops to maximize their territory point contribution. Coordination across the guild is also important to maximize the guild's overall success as measured by the total stars earned. Our guild uses Discord. Most people I know use Discord, so we have a great Discord server and we communicate very well. Guilds can earn up to 3 stars per territory through territory point acquisition. Must earn at least 1 star to unlock new territories in the next phase. The arrows on the map show how to unlock each territory. Well, you can see that right there. It looks like there's arrows going to different sectors. After the first phase, guilds can decide to focus all their troops on one territory or spread out across the map. However, if at least 1 star is not achieved in a single territory, then the guild must redo that territory again in the next phase. If at least 1 star is achieved in all territories in the phase, then all territories in the next phase will be unlocked. There's going to be 6 12-hour phases. Deploy characters. Now, the point totals are going to be very important going forward, and you can see that this has the new system on the screen with the new point conversions. Territory battles is the first feature where every unit collected and every upgrade provides value, including units seldom used in combat. Boy, I've got to get a lot of these level 1 guys at least to like level 50 or 60 and maybe up to like gear 7 or something so that they can actually do something. This is made possible by a new stat called Galactic Power, which is the new one, and I don't know if you've seen the new Triple Zeta Luke. Boy, his galactic power gets to like 24,000, which is crazy, which is the sum of all the power of all the players' characters and ships. Galactic power increases with every single modification made to the unit, including its level, ability levels, mod, star rating, and gear. During deployment, players spend part or all of their collection to fight on a territory, earning territory points based on the galactic power of those units. Once units have been deployed to a territory, they can participate in a mission on that territory, but cannot be deployed to any other territory during that phase. When the next phase starts, units are available to be deployed once again. Participating in combat and platoon missions will automatically deploy those units, so players must make those decisions strategically. Yeah, being on Discord is going to be very, very important. In combat missions, players are faced with 6 waves of enemies. Each additional wave cleared earns increasing amounts of territory points. If a player is unable to beat all 6 waves, all territory points earned for completed waves will be contributed to the guild total. So it doesn't sound like you have to finish it. Maybe just get as far as you can, get as many points as possible. Combat missions have special requirements for which units to use. Most commonly, they require light side characters or rebel characters, but sometimes even a specific unit. These missions also provide stat bonuses for some units that are important to Hoth and Rebels. And I'm going to guess that the Hoth Rebel Soldier and the Hoth Rebel Scout are going to be very important and useful in this. I know those are characters that I hadn't bothered with upgrading at all. In platoon missions, all guild members work together to complete platoons. Each platoon requires 15 specific characters with a minimum star level, which changes depending on the phase. There are 6 platoons in each platoon mission. Platoon missions progress and shared across the whole guild, and players are limited in how many slots they can fill individually, so guilds must coordinate to fill every slot accordingly. In addition to earning territory points for each completed platoon, guilds can unlock powerful abilities from strategic landmarks like the Ion Cannon. That's kind of fun from Empire Strikes Back. Every 2 platoons that are completed upgrade the magnitude of that platoon's mission's ability up to a maximum of 3 tiers. So completing all 6 platoons would unlock the maximum power of the Ion Cannon. Once unlocked, these abilities will be able to the entire guild in future combat missions, so pay attention to which zones are affected by these strategic landmarks, and especially players who are auto battlers. Wow. Okay. The other thing they've mentioned in other posts is that the rewards for the entire guild is going to be the same. So every single person in the guild is going to get the same rewards. There's not going to be a placement system like who did first or who did the most, but it's going to be shared evenly. Other platoon missions unlock abilities in future combat missions that weaken the enemies or debilitate them entirely to give the guild the upper hand. Now, this is the part that I like right here. Special missions. Special missions, instead of earning territory points, players earn unique rewards for the entire guild. For example, one special mission, all guild members earn 1 Rolo, that's Rebel Officer Leia Organa shard, for every guild member that completes it. Now, in another post, they said that Captain Han Solo was going to be the character required to get the shards for Rolo. We'll see how that plays out, because it looks like in the Territory Battle shop is where we can get the pieces to get Gear 12, Rolo, Captain Han, and Hermit Yoda. So there's probably going to be an order of which character makes sense to go for first to unlock more shards. Special missions are more challenging, having stricter unit requirements, and don't show up as often as combat missions, but have great rewards. The guild earns rewards based on the number of stars earned, but they also earn a new currency, and this is a guild event token. So it's going to be a new store, and this is where we're going to get the exclusive high-value rewards, including Gear 11 and Gear 12 and shards for the 3 units. Now, the kits for Rebel Officer Leia Organa and Captain Han Solo have been released. We have not seen the Hermit Yoda kit yet. I'm sure we're going to see that very soon, and I've heard it is amazing and very different. Every guild member that participates earns the same rewards. Competition. For friendly competition, there is a stat screen which ranks guild members based on their contribution to the territory battles. Cool. These ranks do not affect prizes awarded. Guilds can also compete with each other for placement on 2 leaderboards. The Guild Galactic Power, which is the sum of the galactic power of all guild members, and 2, the highest star count earned on the territory battle. Wow, I like this a lot. The star count leaderboard resets every month, and the top 3 guilds from the previous month will earn the bragging rights of having their name show up in the cantina. Yeah, that's right. They've always had that billboard there that didn't really get anything from it other than it was like cool to see the name of your guild. I'm pretty excited about this. I don't know if I'm ready for it. Boy, I've got a lot of work to do on my roster, but for me, I'm going to start working on my sideline characters and trying to get them up to like level 50 or 60 and maybe gear level 7. I'm going to try to do that in advance. And then also, ever since that this has been announced that it's going to be Hoth, I've been working on the Hoth Rothable Scout and the Hoth Rothable Soldier. I don't know, but I think they're going to be important in this. All right, well, let me know in the comment section what you think, and as soon as I have more information, I will post that. Be sure to be subscribed and get notifications. Like I said, I'll be heading up to Sacramento to their headquarters in the next couple days, and hopefully I'll have information for you guys soon. Thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.